Hi there, it's Jamie, the Thankful SLP, and I am back for another story time. And today we are going to read a new favorite in our house. So, my 4-year-old son has wanted me to read this story for at least, we've probably read this story twice a day for the past 10 days. So, it's a new favorite. So, it's called Monster Trouble by Lane Fredrickson and illustrations by Michael Robertson. I think you're going to really like the pictures. And because it's about monsters, Dino Dan, well, he loves pretending that he's a monster, so he wanted to join today. I hope that's okay. All right. Dan, are you coming? Hello. Are you ready for story today? All right. Are you excited? Do you like monsters? Do you wish you were a monster? Yes. Rawr. Can you roar like a monster? Okay, well, let's see what happens in this story. All right? Winifred Schnitzel was never afraid, not of monsters or ghouls or the noises they made. She loved scary movies and werewolves and thunder and peg-legged pirates who bury their plunder. Still, Winifred's bedtime was hardly spook-free. The neighborhood monsters would not let her be. Each night they'd show up and attempt to be scary. Some would growl. Some would belch. Oh, some were slimy and some hairy. But all of their monsterly mayhem was moot because Winifred Schnitzel thought monsters were cute. Still, night after night, all those monsters kept creeping into Winifred's room, interrupting her sleeping. Oh, she's so tired. Oh, she has a book called Monster Tales. Too tired for math, too exhausted for fun, she finally decided those monsters are done. She ordered a book titled Monsters Beware and constructed the sticky string small monster snare. She's gonna get him. But that night, the big monsters all showed up first. The sticky string snare got so stretched that it burst. There were monsters on bedposts and stuck to the wall. They made slingshots from string. They were having a ball. Winifred sighed. They were louder than ever. She knew that she needed to try something clever. Do you know what clever means? It means smart. So she brought in some stinky old Limburger cheese. The label said, "Caution, makes big monsters sneeze." The monsters just called up the Goblin Street Deli. They ordered in bagels and fish eyeball jelly. Ugh. Winifred barely got through the next day. She dozed off in art class and snoozed through ballet. She decided, that's it. I've got to get tough. She was tired of monsters. Enough was enough. So she built every spook trap in Monsters Beware and one of her own called Prickly Bum Chair. Did you see that? Bum is another word for bottom. They were going to sit there in the prickly bum chair. Poor Winifred yawned. She was so very sleepy. She was starting to look a bit spookishly creepy. When the monsters showed up with their howling and roaring, Winifred Schnitzel was already snoring. She was dreaming of puppies when a monster went hiss, and she reached out and gave it a big, sleepy kiss. The monster yelled, "Yuck!" All the others were heaving. One gagged, and a big monster shouted, "I'm leaving!" Winifred knew that despite their uniqueness, she discovered that monsters have one silly weakness. So she puckered and pouted and kissed them all good. Those monsters screamed, running as fast as they could. Look at her, giving all those monsters a kiss. Now, Winifred sleeps very soundly at night. In the daytime, she's happy and perky and bright. But sometimes she finds that a monster's crept in right around bedtime with a monsterly grin. She ignores all the growling and roaring and hissing, since the one thing that all monsters hate most is kissing. The end. Oh! I hope you enjoyed this story today. Thank you so much. And I'm super grateful that you're here.